In this video, I'm going to be talking about the PXT Select scale called Accommodation. Like all of these scales, you now know that there are great benefits to both ends of these scales. So we're going to be talking about the value in each of the sides and what that means and how to use it in your everyday interactions with others. Let's first talk about those individuals who come at this idea of accommodation with more of a steadfast approach. These are individuals who tend to have strong opinions and they can be viewed as being tough-minded. They tend to stick to their guns because they're motivated to reach their goals. In fact, a lot of top salespeople have this steadfast approach. They aren't going to go along just to get along. They can seem very firm because they are comfortable expressing disagreement. It may be a tad harder to persuade a steadfast individual to an idea that's contrary to their own, but it's not impossible to do so. Remember, their approach is to be comfortable with disagreement, but they can work through it with someone as well. The highly accommodating person is very agreeable. Even if someone is rude to them, they have a tendency just to let it go and not say anything. And that's because they want to bring harmony to the situation, especially under stress. They have a desire to please others. They're cooperative and friendly and agreeable, very team-focused individuals. It's easy to see how the highly accommodating person would be very enjoyable to work with, right? Because they're always looking out for the needs of others. So the challenge for them would be not to be taken advantage of because they're not speaking up on their own behalf. And if you are working with someone who's highly accommodating, be mindful that they may have opinions that they're not sharing. So encourage them to voice their needs so that there can be a balance there. Likewise, when you're working with somebody who has that steadfast approach, recognize the value that that brings. It's not always easy to voice our opinion. And so these individuals are going to be having the courage and the perseverance to defend their beliefs and their priorities. It can be a delicate balance, finding that fine line of when we should be considering our own needs versus the needs of others. But that's the real benefit of thinking about the PXT scales, knowing where you fall on the spectrum as your natural tendency, and then evaluating it in the context of the situation that you're in. This will help you identify when your own style is serving you well or when you may need to move up or down depending on your preference and the situation.